over the agenda,
Can I have, can we go over the agenda?
approval of the agenda.
I will say typically the financial report is approved right after the minutes, so can we move 6 up to in between 3 and 4, and then everything else is the same, and I would move that we approve the agenda with that modification.
I'll second that we approve the agenda with the modification.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion, do I have to say that? Motion granted? No?
Just-
Okay,
You don't have to, motion passes.
now I can do the minutes from August 19th. Can I have, someone to motion to approve the minutes from August 19th, 2024?
I would so move.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion passes. New business.
Well,
Financial.
Financial report. Oh,
Okay.
I see that.
The only change in our funding is we took in $400 in donations for the Sac Community Theater, which we put in the community foundation. Did that on August 29th, so that's it as far as changes. We do have a couple receipts from Abby. One was for the scripts and the royalties to perform the fall play. That one was for $215.86. That, and then the other one is for some water and some stuff for the kids, $24.76. We've already approved in the budget. My recommendation would be that we pay the $215.86 out of the community foundation, because that's where we did stick with that $400. And I think that was more to be used for the production rather than just stick it in there to use for later. The $24.76, I would say let's maybe send that one to the city and pay for that one out of miscellaneous stage supplies that we allocated $200 for. Questions on that? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a motion to pay $286 from the foundation and $24.76 from the city.
It was $215.86, but yeah.
$215.86. Sorry.
And I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
How much was it for the city?
$24.76.
Okay,
So we'll talk afterwards, but you and I need to sign a thing to get money out of the foundation.
okay.
I'm just gonna do this here quick then. We did get a receipt from Bruce Perry's trust. And so the $350 that we approved for that, we're gonna have a receipt for that pretty soon to turn in
Okay.
at the next meeting. And they're paying the other part of that, just as a reminder.
And that was for moving the pianos, right?
Right.
So on next agenda, we'll need to have an action plan to pay that bill, right?
Right.
We already did that.
Well, we did already approve payment.
Oh, that's
We just
right,
need to
that's
take it
right.
out.
Okay.
That was gonna come from the city fund. It's just that now we have a receipt, so now it's actually gonna
So
happen.
now you can do it.
I'm gonna turn it in, yeah.
So since we've already acted on that, we won't need to do anything, correct?
Right, this is just a reminder because there was
Okay.
such a long period of time between
Sure.
when we did it and
Nope.
when the receipt became available.
Sounds good.
And Ree's gonna finish sharing for me because I do have to go to Fort Dodge.
Okay.
That's why, so we can, sign that thing sometime. Now we can move on to new business.
We gotta talk Curtis background check. What was that for? Where
We need to approve it.
was the
We-
foundation?
Just need to approve it,
Yeah,
assuming it passed.
Okay. Approve.
I haven't gotten an email.
we need
from
to
them.
approve the bill
Okay, so we
for
don't-
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so just move it to next time.
Table it or move it?
Are we
That's
Should
gonna-
fine.
we just go ahead and approve it, so
And
that
pay
way
it,
it can be
'cause
paid
it's
when it
gonna-
comes in?
Well, yeah, I need your email address to even, I don't have an email address for you.
Oh, okay,
So if you can send me your email address, then I can go online and order it, and then they'll send you
A link to fill
a
it
link
out.
to fill out
okay,
the information.
gotcha.
So what was the, it's $11? Is that
It's
what-
$11 unless, have you lived in Sac County for the last 7 years?
Yeah.
Then yeah, cause then it's an extra $5, they have to do another count, they do a county search for 7 years. And so if you haven't lived in that county for 7 years, they'll, it's another $5 for a second county, like, I think it was, like Howleys is gonna be 16,
Mm-hmm,
because she lived in Calhoun and here.
Yeah.
In Lessing, so, and I have that receipt, I just keep forgetting to bring it in.
I think we can approve that today.
Do we have the receipt, has it been paid by anybody?
For you,
No,
okay,
because I didn't know I had to, I'm sorry about that. I
Yeah,
didn't
with
know.
the others, we just approved that we would pay for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
So
okay.
we did with the others, and then when it's all through and I get the receipt, I just,
so.
So I
you guys
think we
see
can
every-
approve
we can approve
Curtis's
to pay
today.
for Curtis's.
And then we'll just, when the receipt comes in, then we'll just actually pay it.
I move that we pay for Curtis's background check via the First Christian Church.
I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
you should probably have in there that I abstained from that voting, or I didn't vote, since it connected with the church and all.
Hmm.
Just so it's official type thing, I don't know how the city likes to look at that stuff, but.
Lance is here just in time for 4A.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we
That's
might have to skip over that for.
Let's go ahead and do the B one.
Or do we wanna do old business first? Don't we usually do old business before moving on to new business?
Mm-hmm.
We do, but I left it the same way we had it last time because of the visitors that we had.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry. I think this is all my stuff.
Here we get,
Here,
Just leave
I
it
was gonna
alone.
say, I don't think it matters as long as we get the point.
No.
okay. If we want to do old business, we can do an update from the community theater since I have to leave early.
That would be
Wanna
good.
start with
That works.
Okay, so, update from community theater, we had a good production meeting about like the set, the lights and the mics. I mean, obviously they just said Curtis's background check, we're getting that done. We just did auditions today, everyone got their roles.
How many kids?
14 kids. Last spring we had 9.
And how many kids in the?
You said they're pretty excited though, right?
They are,
Yeah, they're pretty strong.
yeah, they are.
Yeah,
is there cross, I mean, some doing pushing?
Yes.
yeah, one's doing both. Yeah, he loves it.
We're supposed to meet tomorrow and there's a strong possibility I won't be here.
What are we meeting tomorrow for?
Me, my kids.
Oh,
My
I
kids are
meant-
supposed, and there's a strong possibility I won't be, I might have to make another trip to Schooner, or Cedar Rapids, wherever I'm going,
Okay.
so.
It's fine if you just let us know.
Yeah, okay.
Hallie, I'm sure Hallie will be fine. No?
She's gonna be gone,
Oh, she is. Okay.
so it might just be canceled tomorrow,
Okay.
but I'll get there.
Okay.
Okay.
The preview I talked to the kids about the preview for Porktoberfest. We just need to pick what, I think your idea was really good about, after like Kiss the Pig, cause everybody's gonna be crowded around it anyways.
Yeah,
Well-
that's when she's planning on it
She
for us.
suggested it, yeah.
If she talked to the chamber about that yet, I don't know.
Who's- I've talked to
Crystal. Okay.
We're having a meeting tomorrow, but I brought it up to Crystal, that you guys wanna do
Yep,
that.
and then didn't you speak to her?
And then Crystal must have contacted you after that, cause she knew about it when she talked to you, right? Or did you-
Crystal and I need to talk to each other, and I said, hey, did anyone from ours talk to you yet? She said no, so I told her what was up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she said, oh yeah, during, after Kiss the Pig or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what we've mentioned.
Yep,
is
we can do that.
Cause there'd be there'd be more of a crowd there.
yeah,
At
yeah.
that time, it's still, it's gonna be chaotic no matter what. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Well, and the
So
point,
just so,
yeah, and honestly, I told the kids too, the point is, cause it's the beginning of the play, it's this bird doing a monologue where they're actually trying to get the audience's attention, and they talk to the audience, so all the kids will be scattered around, and then I think, did they use a microphone for Kiss the Pig?
yeah, you'll be
Yes.
up at the stage where the DJ, where,
Cool,
I think, Dwayne is gonna be there.
cool, and so then
So,
the
yeah.
girl who plays Robin, she'll have the mic, and she's just gonna do a monologue, and the kids are gonna, she asks the audience questions, and the kids will do it, and then hopefully get whoever's watching. I told them it's not like a staged thing, it's gonna be, and it's just gonna be like a monologue long, it's just, they're like, well, you're gonna give away the play, no one's gonna come watch it. I'm like, guys, it's like a trailer. They're like, oh, okay. Yeah, they're
That's
excited.
good, yeah.
Well, it was Benjamin's idea. He was like, it's like a movie trailer, guys. It's fine. Because Briggs was all nervous that everyone was going to figure out what the play was about. It's so funny.
There is a stage though, right? They've got like a.
There's
trailer.
a
There'll have
trailer.
There'll be a trailer.
Yeah, the person who's doing the monologue could stand on the trailer, but I want the kiddos in the crowd.
So I told her about the, like running out of Rosie's with bells and whistles and stuff to,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Draw
they can do
attention.
that. Yeah.
She said just be careful about
there's gonna be a lot of ice
stores that are gonna
Yeah.
have tables.
I
What
don't
I'll
know.
probably do is I'll just have them go watch the pig.
But I
being
don't imagine
kissed.
they're gonna block your door.
No, I'll probably just have them
But
go.
No, but there was wires.
there's gonna be
Yeah.
wires and there's gonna be,
I'm just gonna
it's
have
gonna be,
them.
I wouldn't suggest that, but it's,
It's
I-
chaotic.
I'm
It's
just
chaotic.
going to have
It
them watch Kiss the Pig. They'll just watch it and be in there. They'll have their little pom poms hanging out.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna wonder what they're doing.
That's
And then the girl who's playing, her name's Robin. She's a bird. And then she'll go up on stage, say her thing, and then the kids will just raise their tree branches and act it out.
I mean, you could have them, if you don't want them to, I mean, you could have
Well,
them probably
I
in
get
the
it.
hardware store,
Let's do that.
because that's where the stage is gonna be, right there at that corner, and that, at least of right now, that's what it was last year, it's gonna be there. I mean, so, and that's not as far to
Little hockey
run,
park.
or, well, even at the Cattail Cove.
Where's the Kiss the Pig gonna be?
It's at the, it's gonna be at the stage, so you have, that, whatever what's the intersection there where
Right.
the hardware
Fifth and
store is?
Main?
Yeah,
Oh, 6 in Main?
okay.
Yeah, that's 6.
I like the picture better. Show me the picture.
So, yeah, so you're gonna, so
That's
the
the
stage is,
street.
that's, I believe, we're meeting to confirm all this tomorrow, or Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I understand, we're keeping it as last year, and the stage was at 6 in Main.
And then
that's
the
gonna be
hardware
blocked.
store is
The
right
hardware
here.
store is right here,
Oh, okay.
so they could, if you don't want anybody to see them,
No, I think it'll be
Okay.
fun.
so,
I think, honestly, I think the
It'll be
kids will have
less
more
and-
fun watching the pig be kissed.
Absolutely.
And then
so-
Robin will just, if they could just hand the mic to her, I'll show them who they is, and then she'll just be like, hey! And she'll
Yeah,
do her
just-
monologue. She literally starts the show. So the whole setup will be perfect because her monologue starts the show, and it'll be just like she is in the street.
this is,
Is
yeah,
Hallie gonna be there?
Yes.
Okay,
Hallie will be there. I will be inside Rosie's.
okay, then will Hallie take the mic after the kid is done and say, this is a preview of
Oh, yeah.
our thing that
Yep.
is on, I mean, otherwise.
Yeah, let's make sure and really
Yeah.
explain it, let's.
Yep.
Cause otherwise people be like, okay, what was that?
Yeah, she can
That was
explain it.
weird.
Yeah, she can explain it.
Okay.
I feel like she
Is
should
someone doing
explain
a
it
poem too?
after it happens.
We're just gonna do one.
Yeah.
I think she should explain it after, don't you? Rather than before? Or you wanted her to say,
Well, if there's a lot of energy, if it's like, people are running the stage with their pom-poms and their bells and whistles and stuff, and they get up and she starts doing her thing.
yeah, I think they'll get the audience, the
And she's like,
crowd's
blah, blah,
attention.
blah, and there's a lot of energy.
Yeah,
That'll keep people's attention, then afterwards we can say, this was a scene from.
yeah, that'll be fun.
That's a lot to put on a
It
kid.
is.
I think you're better off having the adult introduce it. It would flow perfectly, but
This kid's
they're not
pretty,
going.
You think so?
yeah, she's very experienced.
Who's going?
Like she does, her name's Samantha. They do plays all the time,
Okay.
like over in Lake City. I've
This
already told her about it.
Actress who's playing the bird?
And she wouldn't necessarily have to have it memorized by then.
No,
She could,
no.
she could read it.
I wouldn't doubt me that she would have it memorized. They're very serious about it. They're very like, hey, this is what it says in the stage directions. How are we doing that? I'm like, it's just a suggestion. We'll come up, we'll figure it out. They're very on top of it already.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I'll ask her a tour. That's the first thing we're gonna be blocking, is the first scene.
so,
So.
after Kiss of the Pig, who should Crystal give the microphone to, Hallie or this?
Whoever our MC is
Samantha?
gonna be.
It'd be Hallie. Hallie's gonna be the one who's gonna say what it is.
Well, but she would need to give
They need to give the mic to
to
Samantha,
Samantha.
the kid.
Does Crystal and Hallie know each other?
Hallie's never been to Parktoberfest.
Okay.
Neither has Samantha probably.
No, she has.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'm just, so, if Hallie, it would be nice if Crystal knew who she was and
Mhm.
Hallie knew who Crystal was, so they
Yeah.
could
So we need to introduce them.
somehow, it could be that night even, but just so Crystal knows
Yeah.
when she's done, this is the person.
Well, what I'm gonna do is all the kids are gonna meet at Rosie's. Like
Okay.
all the kids are gonna meet at Rosie's, and then as the Kiss the Pig starts, then they'll go out into the audience, and Hallie will be out there with them. So I can tell Crystal this is Hallie
Yes.
that night. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
that's-
there.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
So,
tell.
You know,
Yeah. And if it's not
for the
busy, then
flow.
I'll go out there. But last year we were slammed. So.
Right.
But if it's not busy, then I'll go out there. But when Hallie gets there, I'll point out Crystal, and then we'll all be at Rosie's anyways before Kiss the Pig, and then they'll go out when Kiss the Pig
Yeah.
starts.
And
Samantha's
that's-
she's pretty responsive. I mean, I know I've only met her, but she's like on top of everything already.
And I don't know if that's the other thing, that I'm concerned about is, there really isn't, Kiss the Pig it's not scheduled.
Yeah.
As far as,
And
it's
that's
not like
okay.
at 7:15, so we
That's alright.
gotta,
They can hang out in Rosie's.
well, just as long as you all know, or Crystal knows that, hey, we're gonna go do Kiss the Pig, we gotta have,
Yep.
You can't, I don't think you can say, and I don't know, we might say, like, hey, it's 7:25 is when Kiss the Pig's gonna happen. I don't know if we put a time on it, I think they just,
I think Crystal could just
so,
text me or something.
Okay.
Say we're doing,
Just
or
so we-
whoever can text me.
just so we,
Mhm.
those
Yeah.
little details.
Let's just do this. Let's just have a watcher,
A what?
someone who's just there,
Mhm.
someone who's gonna be there anyway.
Well, Hallie's gonna be there.
Okay, so Hallie's just watching, and when they announce Kiss the Pig, she can call you and tell you to get the kids ready inside and to send them out.
Yeah. Well, she can
You
watch.
can just stay
Can she
live on the phone.
Watch from the window. Like they're all gonna be hanging out at Rosie's.
Can
I
you
don't
see the
think you're gonna be
intersection?
able to see it from the window.
I
Yeah,
can see
just-
the intersection from the window.
Can you hear?
No, but if she sees it,
Well, I mean, that,
There's
there's
gonna be a ton of
always
people
that
down there.
set up in front of your building. They're like, that's where they serve the burgers, right
Burgers
in
gonna
front of
be
your
out that
building.
way, and
okay.
people are gonna be,
And the drinks
Crowds.
are right in that area too.
Yep.
You got the crowds.
It isn't hard to have a watcher.
Well, I
We'll
don't
just
care
have
who.
someone.
Yeah, I really don't care.
She doesn't have to be with the kids.
Yeah.
You
Someone
just-
needs to be with the kids because they're going to be
They're gonna be in Rosie's,
they're gonna be
and even if you're
unsupervised.
slammed,
Are
Yeah.
you gonna be there taking pictures and stuff?
yeah.
So someone, I
Then
mean, I'm just
you're the
yeah.
watcher.
because if
Okay.
there's no one with the kids, I mean they're great
They
kids.
gotta
But
have
they're gonna
somebody.
be like excited, running around,
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
with the 3D toys. That happens every
And
time.
Curtis can be the watcher,
Yeah, Hallie will corral the
Hallie's
kids and
got the
Rosie.
kids, and then, so we'll get that, okay.
Okay, so Kiss the Pig is gonna take however long it takes.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's gonna be a long time, sometimes it's not, I assume.
Correct.
It could just take, but it's only gonna be a couple minutes. So Sam is the one that's announcing what the play is?
No, Samantha's doing the monologue.
She's the actress.
She's the
Samantha's
actor.
actress, okay, so the other person then needs to like scoot out there before the kids
Yeah,
to
Hallie
get up
can.
there to grab the
She
microphone
can
when they're done.
introduce it when before Samantha says her thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. They can do it before.
I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds
Cool.
like a plan.
That's all I have
Go
for
into Port Charlotte.
an update, really. Yeah. We've got like 8 rehearsals to get this thing.
Yeah, I'm stressing a little bit now.
that's 6 more than you need.
I think it'll be. They're all really on top of it though. So
All right,
okay.
middle school update, is that our next?
Yes.
Sure. Do you know anything about it?
I don't know anything about it.
No, I was told last meeting that we'll just leave it on there, and if anybody knows anything about it, we'll share.
I
If
think
not,
it's just
then-
gonna be a hold
Yeah.
for now,
Ongoing, yeah.
okay.
Okay. Will you take over?
I
I
can.
do have to go.
All right.
Sorry.
Murals, idea for the bridge. Curtis, that was kinda you last time.
Um,
Did everybody get the link that I shared with the murals? So some ideas at least for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Parks is really just, we're probably gonna go with something like just a large scale version of the map that we've got for everything. That's probably what it's gonna end up being.
Okay.
And then a lighter or whatever, and we'll find someone to hire it. That really was just since this is the Arts Council, if you guys wanted to, if you guys wanted to brainstorm on it and come up with something better than what we've got, that's fine, we'll accept it, but we're gonna just keep moving.
sure,
So if you've got ideas, share them with the group and we'll get them to Parks, and so in the next meeting, the first Tuesday of October, they're gonna probably make the decision on what it is and start looking for someone to paint it,
okay. What's your timeline on having it done, or do you have,
whenever the painter can do it.
okay,
We don't have any money till next year, so we gotta
hurry up and wait.
well, raising money's pretty, I hate to say that because it sounds so awful, but raising money's kind of easy for small, $1,000 projects, so it'll probably be pretty fast,
Okay, awesome,
depending on the weather.
sure,
We've got a couple of other things going on underneath the bridge, we're redirecting the water, we're gonna put lights on so that we have like a lit entrance, it'll be kinda fancy.
okay, awesome, okay, thank you. Ideas for an event on the 250th birthday of the, USA. Anybody got some ideas? Cause I got nothing.
Not yet.
Not yet, I'd say it'd be good to just be thinking about that,
Okay.
cause that's,
The only thing I thought that would be kinda neat is if we could recreate the old Chautauqua days.
Yeah.
And we have kind of tried that in the past,
Have you?
yeah, done some stuff similar. The Cherry Sisters,
well, I think you're thinking more like even have people camp down there and stuff too.
Yeah,
or-
Yeah, well, that and just have speakers come in and,
Kinda make it like yeah, I agree with
Cause what
you.
we've done is been more a variety show probably than anything else, although they did that one 10 years ago or whatever, where they brought in all those people that impersonated the kind of people that you're talking
Yeah.
about saying.
Right.
there's Mark Twain,
Yeah, and, Booker T. Washington, and
Yeah.
people like that. And that was reasonably well attended, I mean, they brought in professional actors for that.
Right.
But it's been a while since we've done it, so I mean, yeah, I think, it's probably one of those where we just wanna talk to the chamber, and do you think the chamber's gonna take the lead on that, Mark?
I don't know, we haven't,
it's not,
I haven't,
Yeah, so I'd say at this stage, you may just wanna wait and see what's involved.
yeah, I was thinking that same thing with that, because I remember a few years ago, somebody brought in Abraham Lincoln at the gazebo down at
uh-huh,
the museum, that was kinda cool.
Yes, the library kind of co-sponsored that.
I was just kinda thinking like what Chautauqua was built for.
Yeah, I like that idea, the camping and the educational and speaking.
well, and Chautauqua, New York, I think I talked about this last time, Steve and I have talked about wanting to go there, I mean, they do I think it's a month long, maybe even longer, just of classes, you can sign up for classes, for different things.
I'll go with you.
I'd love to do that,
Classes, workshops, retreats, a lot of ministers go there.
yeah, so I mean, I don't know, I think that's probably beyond our scope, but something like that would be so cool, so. Not that I can, and I can't think of any off the top of my head, does anybody know of any plays that are like an old fashioned play that might work, but
Hamilton?
No, I just
we
thought of
can't
that
afford the
too,
royalties
but-
for that one.
1776.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Can
can't
you
put
start
those
working
in.
with your kids now to put
Yeah,
on Hamilton?
That's right.
But, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but
Yeah.
so, alright,
Well,
Okay,
I was
so-
wondering too, and maybe, I mean, it's probably too late to do the 2025, but that Missoula Children's Theater, I don't know, they usually do a musical. I don't know if they would have a patriotic one, we could bring them in, and I don't know that we would necessarily, cause the way it works is they bring in everything, the truck full of costumes and sets and lights and whatever. And then you just have to provide 50 kids to be the actors. Well, they also do an intergenerational one where like Timmy would be acting with grandma kind of thing too. Which may be the way we need to go, because I don't know that we'd necessarily find 50 kids to do it.
Correct.
But, you know, if they had some sort of, you know, especially for the, you know, 250th, if they had some sort of patriotic themed thing that we could do, that wouldn't be bad.
Have you been in touch with them at all, Lance?
I'm not. You want me to make that contact?
Would you be willing to do that and even ask them if they, I mean, if they have something like that? I love that idea.
And there may be other outfits too besides them. That's just
Sure.
the first one that I saw when I was looking at stuff.
And if we, yeah, I think that's a fantastic idea and I'd love it if we could do that.
You said it was called Missoula, what, or Children's, or what?
I think it's the Missoula Children's Theater.
Okay.
So my idea that I had thinking about this was, something along the lines of, like picture this, we chalk paint, the main intersection, not Main Street, not Main Fifth, but north of that, between Fifth and Sixth, some area that is, that looks like an we paint it so it's an American flag. I'm saying paint, what I mean is that chalk stuff that
Yeah.
comes back up. We make a giant American flag out of all 4 lanes for as long as it needs to be the right amount.
Uh-huh,
And then, we could find some bands, possibly East Sac County, possibly VVU, just someone who's not really doing anything, maybe some college bands or something, figure that out. Be cheaper than hiring real entertainment, you know what I mean, when I say real. You know, people that don't tour gigs, people that just have that, have them come and play a bunch of like really upbeat patriotic songs. Maybe their dance squads could come along and like do a little dancing thing while they're playing. I'm just picturing the sort of like, not parade, but sort of parade, like just in our 2-block area, sort of a celebration to
yeah,
maybe kick things off. That could be like a kickoff thing. The flag doesn't have to be part of the show. The flag could just be there, and we can make sure that we can see the lines and everything.
yeah.
You know, but that could be there, and it would exist for a while, you know,
Yeah.
for that week or however long we're celebrating.
Well, and even if there's no, I love the idea of the flag, even if there's no entertainment with the flag, even if we have the giant flag and try and do like a drone flyover picture of people just standing there, you know.
Even if they just gathered everyone to, shudder, sing the national anthem or something on it at the whatever. Just have a like a, everybody comes together to sing the national anthem, and we do a drone shot video of that, yeah. Or a couple of songs, or whatever.
Yeah.
Something cheap but big.
Yeah, and I have no idea if there's like some sort of Guinness World Record of a painted flag, I mean, Guinness Book, if we could do some stupid something like that, that might be fun.
Yeah.
But I have no idea.
And
Okay.
then just along the same lines, we were trying to think about a mural that would maybe go on the Chautauqua building for that time period too. Is that accurate?
Yeah, cause you had talked about doing some sort of a,
Canvas
not
one.
necessarily, yeah, the canvas, not necessarily on the building, but a, canvas that would be displayed.
Okay, so that was my idea, and now I'm remembering us having that idea. Well, okay, so to amend that idea, rather than trying to find a big canvas or whatever, just, cheap 1/8 inch, 4x8 pieces of plywood could be fastened to it, so that it could be painted on that way, rather than having to try to deal with wind and stuff, if we were gonna do something like that. And that could possibly be something as simple as a giant American flag again,
Mm-hmm,
you know, just to, have that, because it's a very unique thing to have on our building, we've never done anything like that.
mm-hmm,
To celebrate the 200th birthday, 250th, 250th.
had to look.
Well, there's already a big canvas that you could roll down that we have for each town, you could put it on the back side probably, paint it on there. That's the size of those, each of the towns has one, they're in storage right now.
Those are the sizes of the windows though.
Size of the window.
I was thinking like roof to ground. Cause you were talking about a mural somewhere in town, and then the
Right.
conversation went
Well,
to there,
it's-
yeah.
Well, it's pretty close to roof to ground, it goes all the way up to the, it's that big.
Yeah.
It doesn't just cover the windows, it comes all the way down, so.
Well, that could be fun too, if we put them on the outside. If we took them down and preserved them, and made sure they were safe, and made sure they were good, and we mounted them backwards on the building, which is to say, mural side facing out to the traffic, as long as the weather's good, and we could figure out we could do something with that too, we could possibly take some steps to protect it, and then the murals could be on the outside showing up.
Are
Well,
you,
they could probably show through the screens on
I
that.
just don't
That's what I-
think that we're gonna be able to mount anything on the Chautauqua building, nor should we want to.
On
It
the
just
outside,
got restored.
Yeah.
I
But
don't,
I'm sure we could put something up in front of it, like
Yeah.
a couple posts to hold it in place or something,
Right, there could be just a frame,
yeah,
a quick frame built.
yeah.
well, sounds like we got some thinking to do on all of that, so, I mean, again,
We still got a little time.
yeah. Ideas for, if it's okay, we'll move on to the next one. Okay, ideas for Chautauqua Days and the all-school reunion. Lance, how many years have we been doing the all-school reunion now?
Oh, it probably, this would be like the 5th iteration of it, maybe more, so,
Oh, speaking of which,
it's every 5 years-ish. And it goes back, back 25 years.
I think, yeah,
Yeah, the plan right now is, having talked tentatively with Crystal at the Chamber, that the reunion would be on Saturday night, in the fairgrounds.
at the fairgrounds, okay.
Yeah, and tentatively then, maybe fireworks might be Friday night then,
Okay,
so that you could do both of those events. So, you know, and then whatever else would go around it, you know, I mean, you could do anything, you could do a production, you could do a, you know, but the fairgrounds are reserved,
mhm,
there's a DJ for that. And probably, there's gonna be fireworks and a parade, and probably everything else about Chautauqua Days is yet to be determined. So I think if we had an idea that we'd like to do this and we'd like to do it here, that you could probably make that work. But what is this, you know, is it again, it could be a variety show, could be bringing in a band, could be, you know, any number of things.
So it's the all-school reunion, it is at Chautauqua Building,
No,
Or where is it
no,
at?
it's in the fairgrounds.
the fairgrounds.
oh, at the fairgrounds.
Right.
well, the one thing, the one event that never got repeated again and was kind of success, is the bar that isn't the Fifth Street one, hold on, the Fifth Street Bar, whatever it's called right now. They moved their license over to the Chautauqua building, and they have sort of a, how do you put it? It was they build it as sort of a reunion for everybody, not just East Sac County and Indians, like a all-town reunion or something. And they had sort of a party there the night before the school reunion happened.
Like Friday night?
They had the bar there, and they had karaoke, and they had a bunch of fun, and everybody came down and just sort of hung out. And it had nothing to do with, you know, just having to have graduated from that school. It was just everybody was welcome to come.
That's kinda nice.
It was a pretty neat idea. A lot of people came. Obviously, I don't know if they made any money.
Well, my understanding is, when you move your license, you can't just immediately move it back, so I don't know if that may have changed since they did that.
There is
Because-
something with that.
Well, that's part of why we didn't move the beer garden downtown for RagRag,
Yeah,
is because the fair board, you have to wait like a week to move it again.
Okay.
So I kinda doubt they wanna shut down for a week to have one good event down in the, cause that's why the fair board would've brought the beer garden uptown, maybe, but they said, but then we have to have the county fair tomorrow, so they couldn't do that.
Sure.
So,
Well,
But-
what
but-
about his same idea, but maybe closing down part of the street down there, like around Pugs and
Yeah.
So, put tables out in the middle of the street
Oh,
and
you
have
mean like
their
around the square?
reunion. Yeah,
Oh,
have
interesting,
the
yeah.
reunion right there, and then they could walk in, because Audubon did this, they had,
Audible type thing is so cool.
yes,
Go on.
they had that, what is it,
Yeah.
the farm to table
Yeah.
thing?
That is cool.
And I
I've heard of it.
believe that people had to walk in to, I don't know, I didn't go, but I
It
think
was
they
for
had to
business.
walk into the business and buy the alcohol and then walk back out
Yeah, that sounds.
to have it on the street, which,
Yeah, cause we're allowed
Which-
allowed to carry alcohol out now, right? In Iowa?
I think, I don't know.
I think there are places I've been that has happened, but I don't know what the rules are.
I know it got pretty loose during COVID,
Yeah,
but,
well, you look at, the sip and sample,
yeah,
so.
Right.
but then people could walk in